Good afternoon, Taurus. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. My brain just went foggy there because that light is bright. I brightened up the light here in front of me just to see if it'll offset that kind of flickering effect that had been happening, because I dare say trying everything else technically, and I'm thinking it's that backlighting for me right now. So we'll see if this will offset it without me going blind. All right, Taurus, as I was saying, we're doing the timeless week ahead reading update here for you. And what that means is that whether sun, moon, Venus, or rising, Taurus, just use your intuition. Something should resonate for you, but only focus on those things that do. Anything else, leave it for another. All right, let's get started. Today we're going to use that Zodiac 108 deck, and this just got extra little clarification, persons, places, dates, times, main characters, even answers to yes or no. But we're just going to pull out 3 cards for you today. And your 3 cards, starting with the top one here, is Sword and Scales. Now, this is all about truth, justice, a due process, going by the book, even appeals, making balance, making amends, as well as law, integrity, cutting to the chase of something, fair and square, fair play, equity, even keel. Legal matters, hear me out. You kind of get the idea with that. And like I said, these are just going to be extra clarification within our general reading itself, as well as we have a child card here. Now, this could be a person of interest coming within this. We have Taurus, we have Leo, we have Scorpio, as well as Aquarius coming up here. Those could be within your own natal chart or another's. It could be upon a child, or like I said, the child within yourself. So this is about fixed, stubborn inner child. Do what you love, exploration, that boundless energy, time to play, demanding attention, and tireless, as well as loving to learn, using your imagination, or simply just delighting in simple things. So we'll find out and tease that out as we come into the reading. We also have the thunderstorm card coming up for you, Taurus. This is about power, possibly destruction or trouble. It's an electric display, a warning perhaps that things may be getting out of control. Energy shifts sometimes regarding like conflicts, but it could also be a triumph over evil, and fear is booming. Opportunity for you to overcome something, or a conflict or that nature. All right, Taurus. Now, also, if you're into numbers, we have a 1, 5, 15. So if you go into Google in that search engine box, type in angel number 15, meaning you'll get an additional angelic message as well. And in numerology, that 15 works down to 6, and 6 in tarot. Well, a lot of times that could be wanting to avoid that conflict and chaos we've seen in those cards coming up. Trying to find your peace, your solitude, as well as, just memories of early childhood memories. Maybe things were just so much easier and happier without all the tasks and responsibilities coming in. But Taurus, let's go ahead. I'm shuffling around ones. Let's go with the 1909. This is that Graham Smith-Waite 1909 original circular edition deck. And we're going to make use of this. We're going to pull 6 cards here today. And it's going to be 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 cards for the end. I'll do a general reading on these cards, just a basic one, and then we'll come back and clarify with that Radiant Rider-Waite deck. 3 cards for each of these 6. So let's get started here. At the beginning of the week, Taurus, we have the 5 of Wands. We also have the 7 of Cups. In the middle of the week, oh my, we do have the 8 of Wands, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. And going into the end of the week, we have the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. All right, Taurus. All right, I can see why you got some conflict issues going on and trying to avoid them. Starting at the beginning of the week, there is that conflict, that chaos, that maybe somewhat competitive chaos, but it's a lot of drama and chaos happening. Everybody's got their own opinions, and nobody wants to give a step back and listen. It's everybody just really wanting to share their own opinions on a subject. And you're in this real undecided, confused state. You got multiple options, and you don't want to make the wrong choice here. You're already dealing with all kinds of conflict and chaos and drama, and you're like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't want to make the wrong choice. So you're really undecided and confused at the beginning of the week coming up. Now, there is a lot of fast communication going back between you and others. This could be phone calls, emails, texts, SMS, however you communicate with others. It is just a lot of back and forth, real fast communication happening. And perhaps with this Queen of Pentacles coming out, this could be you, it could be another Taurus. Now, this Queen of Pentacles usually is a more mature individual. It is a feminine characteristic, is very dependable, loyal, stable, down to earth, feminine characteristics of being able to budget, and she's really good. She doesn't need a keen looking over her shoulder, and a more motherly, nurturing bond. She's always wanting to make sure everybody's taken care of and seeking out and trying to find ways to make sure everyone, not just family and friends, but everyone in her kingdom is cared for and nurtured. That Queen of Pentacles, like I said, she has could be you, Taurus, so whether you're male or female, is gender neutral in tarot, or it could be another. Take it as it resonates for you. It does have the earthy tones of Taurus, like you, as well as Virgo, Capricorn coming out on that. Now, in the end of the week, Taurus, once again, we have this Five of Pentacles, this feeling of being abandoned, left out in the cold, isolated, probably due to some of this communication, these arguments. You're just feeling really isolated and alone. But realize you are not alone. You're not left out in the cold. This is a self perception. But if you take a moment and look around, you'll see the warmth of the church right there. All kinds of encouragement, warmth and support of others is there. You just have to seek and ask for that assistance. It's there. Now the Seven of Swords is here. Now the Seven of Swords is could be that you're just deceiving yourself, that you're all alone and isolated, and that's not a road you want to go on, Taurus. But it also can be, you're feeling left out in the cold because of someone else's deception, a strategy that, it feels very deceptive in nature. Where, as you can see, the individual is, feeling quite distressed with the deception that's in play. So, Taurus, I dare say you could either be deceiving yourself or another is deceiving you. So we'll clarify that a little more detail, pull it out with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. So let's see what's going on here, because it does look kind of like a thunderstorm blowing up in here with all this conflict and chaos. But from what I'm seeing is things should work out fairly for you. Let's tap in and see what's going on here. 3 cards for that Five of Wands, that conflict and chaos at the beginning of the week for you. Well, look at this coming out here, Taurus. Well, we have generosity going on here. Now, generosity is about trying to find a balance. Something is unbalanced, and that's why there's that conflict, that chaos. You could be feeling this feeling of lacking, and and need to be more receptive to others' charity, or more gracious regarding it, or you're having a little more abundance, and the conflict may be that others may be a little envious that you're not sharing as much. There's that Queen of Pentacles aspect coming in again. Now the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, this could be you, it could be another. It's got that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn qualities coming out. A very a motherly femininity of a down-to-earth nature, but someone is really savvy with the money. And I'm saying the money because we do have the Pentacles generosity card here. She could be generous with it, or she could be seeking for a little assistance on this, that energy. She or he, I'm saying she because it's a queen, but that feminine energy coming out, take it as it resonates. Now the Emperor is here as well. Daring say that this Aries Emperor, this boss, the authority, he's the leader. He's fire, like Aries coming in, and he's definitely, he's his own boss. He's doing his thing. He's got that entrepreneurial spirit, but he's the boss. He ain't got time to take care of the kingdom. Maybe why he's with this Queen of Pentacles. She can deal with things. He's off. He's doing his thing, trying to build an empire. So that could be part of this whole chaos and drama, Taurus, for you coming into play. But let's carry on. We have that, like I said, you have that undecided confusion happening here with the Seven of Cups coming into play. And one would think having more options would be a blessing, but actually it leads to confusion because you don't want to make the wrong choice. And, one of those things I always say the Seven Cups on here is one is fantasy, one's illusion, one's delusion, one's an empty cup. There is one that's a treasure, one that's a gemstone, and one that's just simply an unpolished stone. But it leads to confusion in trying to make a choice. But there is a new project or endeavor here. Something's you're passionate about it. You're inspired. You're feeling motivated about starting this new cycle and expanding. Look at that growth on that wand. And look at this. We got a Queen of Wands energy here, as well as the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands, this could be a child, or it could be a good message about a creative endeavor coming towards you. Now, there's that Queen of Wands energy. Once again, that's a lot of fire coming out. The Queen of Wands is like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that creativity, that charming, attractive, joyful, creative energy of making things expand and grow. I mean, that's who you want with the wand. I mean, definitely making things expand, grow, creative designs, and motivating and inspiring you. So there's good news message coming into you as well. So the good news message is all regarding what you're trying to make a decision about it, this new endeavor. You may, seek out some information from this Queen of Wands energy and gain insight with this good news message to help make this choice, this decision. So it is good news. I'm thinking that the good news here is you're going to have a win-win either way. There is some fast communication coming here on the middle of the week here, like I said, between you and this Queen of Pentacles, unless this Queen of Pentacles is you indeed. Take it as it resonates, but I'm seeing this quick and fast communication with another, and sure enough, here we go. It's all about standing your ground. You're really trying to stand firm, stand your ground. Everyone else got their opinions, but you're like, no, I'm setting my boundary. I'm standing firm here. There is you trying to keep things up in the air. Different, you're keeping busy, you're multitasking, trying to keep a lot of projects up in the air, doing things, going, coming. You got a lot of tasks and projects and you really got your hands full. It's created a little bit of chaos emotionally because you can see the waves in the background, more like a little roller coaster, and the ships are getting kind of tossing and turning, and thankfully they're not capsizing it. But you got to realize twos are about making decisions, and we're coming out from you making that decision from that Seven of Cups. So this is regarding, Pentacles is usually about something in a 3D realm, a physical world. I mean, it could be finances. It could be, work finances versus home finances, budgeting, putting things together. But you're just trying to keep everything up in the air right now, Taurus. Looking at things from a different perspective, though. I mean, that's part of that communication. You're going back and forth. You're standing firm with your own belief, but maybe taking time out to actually see things from others' perspectives, even though you're standing firm with your belief, can be very beneficial in trying to make a choice of how to go about things. And I just got this intuitive nudge that was like, this is that decision. It is stand firm and don't give up on your own opinion or look at another's opinion. And that's part of this communication. How to make that decision is you either stand firm or you see it from the other person's position and maybe give in a little bit. That would indeed end some of the conflict and chaos, just saying. Now, Taurus, Queen of Pentacle energy here. We're getting a little bit more here. Oh, there's a King of Pentacles. So there is a balancing here. I mean, the King of Pentacles is a more mature individual. So in clarification of it, this indeed is a mature, wiser individual, maybe more well balanced, because you do have the feminine and masculine characteristics coming out here, Taurus. And like I said, this could be you, it could be another, but this King of Pentacles energy is all about, like I said, Taurus, obviously, and Virgo, Capricorn, down to earth elements that is loyal, dependable, stable, but very savvy about their investments, saving their money, making sure things are stable before moving forward. So, you know, can seem a little bit selfish or penny pincher on things, but there is a reason and focus for that, is because they gain the wisdom and experience. They are apprenticed to the emperor, that divine masculine energy we've seen in the very beginning of the weekend. So that is coming into play. Now the magician is here, so this is all about manifesting. So you got to stay in that positive mindset. You got all the resources and tools available here, coming together. Like I said, a balanced connection, the King and Queen of Pentacles, masculine, feminine energy coming together. Keep that harmony, balancing things together here. And it is for the Eight of Swords energy coming out. Now, Eight of Swords is finding that balance. But once again, there is this kind of tying yourself up in knots here, Taurus. You don't want to move. I mean, you kind of know what you got to say. That's the swords, are about communication, understanding. And you're at the same time, you're two swords short from completing a cycle here. Now, the reason you bonded yourself up and blindfolded yourself is you're afraid of getting hurt and afraid of hurting another with your words and their words coming at you. So instead of speaking your mind, you just kind of stagnated there. You're holding out, you're not moving. And I dare say that the tip here is always untie yourself or rip off that blindfold, because then you'll find creative solutions. You'll find a creative solution that will get around this seemingly line that's drawn in the sand, and find a solution on either end that will leave you unscathed and others uncut as well. Now, moving on in the week here, Taurus, we got the Five of Pentacles. So cards to clarify that for you as well. Abundant affection and love, a new cycle starting here. So you're getting ready to start this whole new cycle. Yeah, because we even got the Fool, stepping out in faith here. So you got this abundant affection, overflowing love, a cycle, compassion. You're stepping out in faith. Look, you're going towards that cup of love there, and you're doing it swiftly. And so that's what's going to happen when you rip off those bonds and pull that blindfold off, Taurus, so to speak. You're going to be able to make your way swiftly forward, and with faith, discover and find that you have an overflowing cup of love, and you're not isolated. Like I said, you are not isolated. This is you just self-perception of being alone, and you're not. So definitely have the faith, rip off that blindfold we've seen earlier, and move forward, because that's in your best interest for the week ahead. Now, like I said, you had the Seven of Swords, which is all about some deceptions in play here. So take note, okay, the Chariot is here. This is about needing to have that mental clarity. Really, for speed and direction. You're moving fast. Things are moving faster at the end of the week, but have that mental clarity to recognize whether you're deceiving yourself or another is deceiving you. There is, could be some conflict there occurring because of this deception in play. And if it is another deceiving you, they may be looking at it as simply a strategy, and they're not seeing it as a deception. And it's just a means to protect their heart when they're coming. But I do see it's a need to collaborate, to come together, not have any agendas, separate, to really, clarify the teamwork, come together instead of disagreeing, fighting, whatnot. But you need to collaborate on this, and that'll help. If anything, that is the strategy that will work. It would be a winning outcome for you as well as for others, is to definitely collaborate, take in the other's ideals, and really, realize they do have some merit there as well. Alrighty, I'm going to set this aside. Now, as we've seen with the zodiac, yeah, there is it's an opportunity for you to overcome this conflict this upcoming week. I mean, I know it seems like it's a lot. It is kind of, it's going to be demanding your attention. I mean, you may want to really, you might be tapping into that inner child of yourself, or, or this could even be dealing with a child at some point. But definitely, due process, that fair and balanced outcome should, just even kill everything out. Find that generosity, like we said, balancing things out, whether it's financial or with emotions, but finding that even kill, balance things out, come together. It's going to be a working solution for you to overcome these obstacles. All right, moving this aside, Taurus, if this is already resonating with you, or if you're just being entertained, hit that like button down below. Oops, I'm going to lose these cards. As well as if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and you'll get notified for free from YouTube next time I upload another video, and you won't miss out on these. All right, we're moving on to the oracles now. I have the Owenny D's Oracle. This is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck. And this often adds extra little affirmation for you to focus and meditate upon in the week ahead. So Taurus, yours is vision. Vision is all about, it is safe for me to see. I see the Devic and fairy kingdoms. So what that means is basically it is time to expand your vision to include the antics of the fairy kingdom. So kind of that childlike wonder coming into play there. It'll help you to unite with these kindred spirits, as well embrace their love and simply thrive. Now, you see me tilting this card. And like I said, I'm using a brighter LED lighting. And it's sometimes can blind me, especially when I'm looking down at all white on a card trying to read, or in a book. Oh my goodness. Start seeing all those little speckles of dark shadows. Yeah. So bear with me. I think I've actually been doing pretty well getting through this reading, staring at that blinding light. Now, the Chinese Five Elements Oracle, I'm just pulling you one card, but we're just going to read the message from heaven and the message from earth today. And you have the wood tiger. So Taurus, this is about powerful beginnings and progress. So let's pull that up. That's number 51. And we'll read the message from heaven and earth for you. All right, so here we go. Taurus, message from heaven today. Wood element invites you to enlarge the scope of your world. Get involved in causes, volunteer, network with like-minded souls, as well as a message from Earth for you today, Taurus. The tiger signifies that it's not only your time to roar, but also share your light with others to shine theirs in different ways. Together, you'll make a much bigger impact. So definitely collaboration at the end of the week with others does seem to be the best way forward, rather than self-isolating yourself from everyone. All right, now let's move on to Moonology. Now, I will read that full guided text with the Moonology card. Being I do say something should resonate with you, I want to ensure each and every one of you have something you can focus and meditate on. And these Moonology cards, they actually have alternative meanings, so something should resonate. Meditate and contemplate. There you go. The new moon in Pisces coming up for you, Taurus. All right, let's pull that up and see what we can find for you. So, Taurus, this card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head up in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. Now, there could be confusion and maybe disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, Taurus, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. Oh, if all that sounds a little wet and watery, well, then that's Pisces for you. Taurus, this is the last sign of the zodiac. And the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Taurus, the attuned to this moon card, use the feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now, as well as alternative additional meanings, Taurus. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. Always remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. It's delusion, illusion, fantasy. Yes. Now, also, the situation is being healed and it's time to surrender to the divine. Chant Om Namo Narayani, as well as avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. We did see that at the end of the week as well. All right, Taurus, I do hope something resonated for you here today. We'll catch you next time. Bye.